I saw that BlingedBrushes liked my photo, and I immediately just like lost my shit. I was like, holy crap, this brand just liked my photo. They know who I am. This is crazy. And then they started following me, and I was like, oh my, I like literally about died. I was jumping up for joy. And then the next day they reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try out their brushes. And I was like, I literally gave up my shift last Tuesday when I got the message that I was going to be receiving PR from them. BlingedBrushes, Courtney, I love her to death. She sent me over the new Starry Night Bling Brush collection. This is rolling out November 15th, so this coming up Friday. How insane is it that I have my hands on an item that's not sold yet? Oh my god, is this what being a beauty guru is like?
I have been contacted by BlingedBrushes asking me if I want to do a collaboration with them on brushes for next year. So I think like November or December of 2021. And about a month ago, I got that contact. I created like a 16-page PowerPoint. I'm so anal. But I just got done watching Paige's video. I don't know. Her brushes are so beautiful. Paige is so beautiful. And I have such major anxiety about doing this because I'm a nobody. Like, I'm a nobody. I don't deserve any of this right now. This is just so like unbelievable to me. And I'm just so scared that like I'm not going to be able to deliver what Courtney and the team at BlingedBrushes are looking for, and I just don't know if I should do it. I just hope that no matter what, if I do this, that you guys are happy with it and that you guys can see that I would pour my heart and soul into this. And whatever comes to be, I hope it's really good, and I hope that it'd be a very successful launch if this happens. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay.
Just think of the picture of you with the white hair and the red lip and the brush just going like straight up in the middle of your face, like right next to your lip.
That's my signature. Well, that's
Kind of.
that's me. I wrote that. That's me. That's me. It's like my face. It's me. Wow. Wow, that is so freaking cool. I'm not trying to get emotional. I just want to see if I can see my face. Look how pretty I am. I'm so pretty. Wow, I took really good photos. That's actually really cool. Wow. And look like a back little candy canes. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is my fresh set! Oh my god, it's here! This is me! This is cool. Wow. This is amazing. Hey guys! And welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, I'm going to have a really hard time getting through this video. But in today's video, guys, I am so excited to announce that I have a collaboration with BlingedBrushes. What the heck? I'm not gonna be able to get through this video. Okay, we're gonna power through this, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna dive straight on in. But guys, I have a collaboration with BlingedBrushes, like me. And this is just still just like, oh my god, it's so surreal. Ooh, it's just still so surreal. Like, that's me. Okay, so I know you guys just saw the intro. You guys know that I have been in love with BlingedBrushes for a very long time, and it's just like, damn it. It's such a surreal moment. I gotta get through this. I'm wearing boss hoops today, so I'm a boss ass bitch. I gotta be a boss bitch. No baby fucking tears, okay? But you guys that saw it in my intro. Okay, so you guys saw in my intro that I have been in love with BlingedBrushes for a very long time, and When I first got contacted or first followed by BlingedBrushes, like it was such a moment for me. Like I gave up my shift. I was a server at Disney and I gave up my shift because I didn't know what to do. I was so excited and I just wanted to go home and film. I ended up not filming, but I just couldn't believe that someone my size, I only had like 1,000 subscribers on Instagram, and I think only a couple thousand subscribers on YouTube, and they started following me and they reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try out their set of BlingedBrushes, and I have been in love with them ever since. They have taken such good care of me. So when they reached out to ask me to do a collaboration with them, I freaked out. I freaked out. I didn't know what to do. I cried. I was nervous. I was freaking out. Still am. And so I just threw together a 16-page PowerPoint because I just had this idea of what I wanted, and it's here. My idea is sitting in my hands right now, and it's just such a surreal moment. And if I can go back and tell that girl, just you wait, I would. So I'm so sorry if I'm emotional in this video. This is just a big moment for me. And you know, after how hard 2020 has been, this is just such a surreal moment. So I'm gonna cry and we're just gonna be cool with that. So this is my PR box right here. Now I know a lot of you guys were guessing what the color could be, and a lot of you guys guessed green. I saw some purples and some oranges. I saw a lot of greens out there, but I also saw a lot of reds. And when I first got approached, all I thought about was red. Because if you guys don't know, clearly I feel the most sexiest, the most beautiful in a red lip. I wear bare minimal makeup. I just have a base on, like my face base on, pair of lashes, and a big, bold red lip. And yes, you guys already know that the inspiration for this collaboration was the Lunar Beauty Aphrodite Liquid Lip. Like, this is the perfect red. I've been in love with this for so long. And I literally am just so in love with how a red lip looks on me. I just feel the sexiest when I wear this, the most beautiful. And I just really wanted to represent that when it came to my brushes. I wanted whoever had them in their hands to feel beautiful, to feel sexy, to feel like confident and that they can take on the world. Like, I wanted that feeling that I feel when I wear my red lip to be captivated in these brushes. And so I went with red. Got a lot of samples to try out, but after narrowing down everything, the color that we picked that felt the most me was red. This was the color that was me. This is Allie's. So with that said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and dive into the collection. So right here, this is my signature right here. I physically wrote this out. So this is me. Like, this is me. So here we have the entire PR box. As you guys can see, it is a beautiful sparkly red box, which will look amazing under anyone's Christmas tree this holiday season. It is so gorgeous. It does come tied up with a little white string, and when you pull it, oh my God, this is insane. This is just insane. So every single PR box or every single purchase that you guys buy is going to come with a BBXAD card. And on the back, you'll have my personal handwriting that I wrote out. Don't judge my handwriting. I have chicken scratch. So it's really embarrassing when they asked me to write my card. I was like, oh God, the world's going to see how horrible my handwriting is. But I really do hope you guys like my personal note that I wrote out to you guys. I always ended it with stay beautiful because that was the one thing that my best friend Jenna used to say to me, so I had to honor her. And in every single note I wrote to anybody, I've always wrote stay beautiful. So you guys will see that little personal touch. But then we have the little info card right here. Now, the first time that I saw this card, I started crying. Like, I started crying because that's me. Like, that's my face on a card. Like, that's me. I feel like I look so beautiful. And I'm trying to recreate that look today. I don't know if it's coming off as well, but yeah, I tried to recreate that look. So my brush collaboration is going to be launching on December 3rd at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on the back of this, you guys are going to have all the information about the brush set right here. Now, I'm not going to read it to you guys because you guys will see this whenever you guys purchase this yourself. You guys will see what the back says. It's really cool because like, it's just such a moment. So you guys will see on the back, it has a little bit of information about the brush set, what type of brush sets are available, when they're available, and where you guys can find BlingedBrushes as well as me. And it's so cool. I am launching a 13-piece brush set right here. You guys are gonna have 5 face brushes and 8 eye brushes, as well as a beautiful shiny cosmetic bag. Now what's actually really cool is that when you guys open this bag, shiny just like my red brushes, so you're gonna have the nice shiny bag. Now this is not gonna be the softest bag to touch, however it doesn't come off in your hands. That's what I really wanted when I was making the cosmetics bag. I did not want to have any sort of glitter that ran off on your hands because I just couldn't stand that. So we found the perfect bag. You guys are gonna see the BBXAD with a red zipper that has a white tassel but with gold little, I don't know, this is called a zipper right here. Now what's actually really cool is that this bag may not look like it is deep enough, but trust me when I say this bag will fit all my brushes and then some. So these are my 13-piece brush sets that are in there, but it can fit so much more inside this bag. This is a really, really big bag and it just has so much, and it's nice and square. You can zip it up, have a little spot to put your bling brushes in, and I really, really wanted to create that. I'm so glad that my vision came true. Like, I just cannot believe it. Oh, this is such a moment. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and dive on into this collection, and as I talk about each brushes, I will go ahead and show you guys some price points as well. Oh, I am so excited. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about the entire PR thing first, and then we're going to kind of go down to the individual brushes, along with some price points and kind of like why I picked everything I did. So if you guys wish to do so, you guys can actually buy the entire PR box. And this does retail for $200. So you guys are going to get the entire box along with some peppermints on the inside. You guys will get the 13-piece brush set, the cosmetics bag. You're going to get my little insert right here along with a handwritten note. However, if you guys use the code Allie, you guys will actually bring the price down to $180. So for $180, you guys get the entire PR box. Now, supplies are limited, so once the PR boxes are gone, they are gone. There's very limited quality available for these. So that's just insane that they're doing that. Like, they've never done PR boxes before. Like, you can never buy that, but they're actually putting them on sale for me because I asked them to, because I thought that's so cool to do. So they are selling this entire set. Now, in case you guys did not want to get the PR boxes, or in case they sell out, which would just be like crazy, you guys can still buy the entire bundle, which will be the 13-piece brush set with the bag right here. Now this is going to go ahead and cost you guys $160. However, if you guys use my code, it's going to bring it down to $144 for this entire set right here. Now if you just want to go ahead and skip the bag and just get the brush set, this is going to go ahead and cost you $144, but again with my code, it's going to bring it down to $129.60, which is just insane for a 13-piece brush set, because brushes could be a little pricey, but the quality is amazing. They last you for a very, 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 very long time. Now, if you just want to buy the eye piece, you guys can get all 8 eye brushes right here for the price of $78. But again, with my code, it's going to bring it down to $70.20. They're also selling the face set right here together. So this would be 5 brushes for the price of $72. But with my code, it brings it down to $64.80. They're also just going to sell individual brushes as well. So I'll go ahead and go over these, but these are what the individual brushes would look like. So you can buy the brush by itself, you could buy a face set by itself, an eye brush set by itself, you could buy the entire collection, the PR box or bundle. And if just in case anyone just wants to get the cosmetics bag is actually going to retail for just $20. $20 for this bad boy, but if you guys use my code, it's going to retail for $18. So very, very affordable. We want to try to make these as affordable as possible. Now, I do want to go ahead and let you guys know that Afterpay is available on this website, so you guys can use Afterpay. These last for a very, very, very long time. So let me go ahead and dive into the actual brushes and kind of explain why I picked what. And yeah, I'll have like the price points with my discount code right next to it listed down below, just so that this video won't be super, super, super long, because I don't know if I can handle it. All right, so starting with the face brush. So here we have F31. And right here, guys, this is what I want to show you. Right there, it says BBXAD. Again, that's my signature. Like, that's my signature. So freaking insane. But here we have the F31. So yes, this is going to be a duplicate of the F1. I love this brush so much. I think it's a great, beautiful, large powder brush, and I just knew that I had to have it. I had to have it because it's just a great powder brush to just really kind of buff on powder, to set powder, to do anything with powder. It's just a great large powder brush. It's been my favorite brush from the very first time I've ever tried it. So I knew I had to have one in my collection. Now this isn't the one that I used. I just opened this. The one that I'm using is getting more fluffier, because the more that you use this, the softer these bristles get and the more kind of poofier they get. So you guys can definitely see the difference between the two. I also wanted to not have just be full red. I kind of wanted to go into white. I just felt like that was a really beautiful touch. Just like I thought the silver right here would be really beautiful with the red brushes. And I can't believe how gorgeous these turned out. I mean, like, they're red. I mean, like, seriously. Like, just look at that shine. It is just so beautiful. And I got so many compliments when I went to Disney and I was showing out these brushes. People were like, oh my God, what are those brushes? I'm like, my brushes, because it's still just such a moment. But I went ahead and got the F31, which is, like I said, it's going to be a duplicate of the F1 from the silver and the rose gold set from Bring on the Bling from BlingedBrushes. So here we have the F31. All right, so here is the F32 brush, and this is going to be your contour brush. Now, if anyone's been on my channel for any time, you guys would have known that the F3 brush from the Bling on the Bring was my absolute favorite. This is my OG brush, and I remember when I went and celebrated my 30th birthday in St. Augustine, I thought I lost this brush. So Courtney actually sent me 2 more as a replacement, but then I found it like 2 months later, shoved in my purse so far below I couldn't find it. And I was so happy because this is my favorite contour brush. I just feel like it really, really gets right up in there and like really like just lays down that contour beautifully. So I wanted to get mine that. So I wanted to go ahead and replicate that. So this is originally how it looks, but then over time of using it a lot, it's going to end up going like this. So if I show you guys mine, you guys can see that mine is definitely starting to get this look as well, especially because it's been washed a lot. But you can definitely see the difference. These are beautiful. They just really get that angle, that cheekbone right here to really, really kind of like lay that contour down. And it's just my absolute favorite. I knew I had to have it in my collection because I cannot go anywhere without my F3 brush. It's my favorite brush in the world. So I wanted to have one for my very own. Now, I do want to let you guys know that my brush handle size is going to be the same exactly as the rose gold and the silver set from BlingedBrushes. I like the longer handle better than the shorter handle. I just find it's more comfortable in the hand. And I've had a lot of people ask me if these are rough or hard. No, they have a little bit of a weight to them. Like the brushes have a little bit of a weight, but they're very, very comfortable. Like the jewels don't feel uncomfortable in the hand at all. They're just easy to grip, easy to hold on to. They're super beautiful, and I just never have an issue when I hold these. These are just, ooh, they're stunning. I can't believe this. Okay, so next we have the F33. Now this is going to be my blush brush. An angled blush brush, but I like to just call it my blush brush. Now I got this because I really did love, again, the F4 from BlingedBrushes. So I wanted to, again, have my own, and these are just so easy to work with. They really just help to lay down that powder so easily. I love applying my blush with this. It's just a great way to kind of get, you know, right in that little angle to get those cheeks, however you want to do so. You could also use it as a contour brush. I've seen people use it as a contour brush all the time because, again, it's that perfect angle to do so. So I needed to have one in my collection. And again, you guys are also going to see all that AD right there. Then we are going to have the F34 brush. Now I needed to have a brush that set my under eye, like just like so. So a long time ago when Jacqueline rolled out with her under eye palette, I fell in love with this palette, but I could not find a brush that would literally lay down my under eye setting powder beautifully. So I wanted to have something that was the perfect shape to just get right up in the nook and cranny, to pack that powder on, to blush it, like to brush it out. You could also use this as a highlighter brush if you wish to do so. It definitely has a multi-use brush, but I use it specifically for under eye powder, and it's just so nice because it literally just goes right here, and it is just so soft. So I wanted to just have that perfect under eye powder brush that we did not have in the BlingedBrushes originally. So now we have one. All right, and the last brush for the face brushes is going to be the F35 brush. So a long time ago, Jaclyn Cosmetics rolled out with their highlighter brush, and I fell in love with it. I absolutely love having a small fan brush. This is a very new brush to the BlingedBrushes team. They do not have a brush like this in their collection, and I wanted to create a perfect highlighter brush for me, but that also has different uses as well. So not only can you literally just like tap it on right here and like really like brush on your highlighter, you could stipple it, you can brush it on, you can fan it out, but it also is the perfect contour brush for the nose because you can literally take it and go straight down right here and contour your nose. You could put the highlighter down your nose. You could put it right here, your Cupid's bow. Like it has so many different uses. You could even go up here and you can fan in just like if you want to highlight under your brow bone, highlight your face right here. I fell in love with it when I saw Jaclyn Cosmetics. I knew I wanted to have something very similar for myself. So we definitely created a little small fan brush that has a lot of uses. Like my beautiful friend Mikey, he said he would use this brush as a nose contour brush because it's that perfect brush that just lay down that powder contour super easily or brush out your cream contour. So I wanted to have a multi-use highlighter brush, and I just feel like this is the perfect one, especially since I have a small face. I wanted to create something just a little bit more like smaller right there. So these are my face brushes right here. I am so in love with these. I finally get to show them to you, and I'm just so freaking excited. This is so cool. All right, moving on to the eye set. We have the E31 brush right here. So this is just gonna be your standard blending brush. Just right up here, you can blend anything. You can blend your transition shade, your shadow with this. You could even blend like your nose contour with this. You can do so much. It's just a standardized blending brush right here that I knew I had to have in my collection. I think the bristles again are so soft. I love how it goes to red to white. It is just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful blending brush I wanted to have in my collection. All right, then we're gonna have the E32. Now it's going to be your concealer brush. So I really wanted to have a little small angled brush that you can sit here and you can cut out the creases with concealer. If you ever wanna do like a cut crease, or if you ever wanna like, you know, do like a halo eye, you could pack that on beautifully. You could also use it as a concealer brush underneath the eye to lay down concealer, to blend it out. I wanted to have different purposes for it, but I wanted to have that beautiful, beautiful sealer brush that could really help to shape out your eyeshadow and create the look that you want to do. So I wanted to make sure I included a concealer brush in my collection because I definitely have utilized them when I want to try to use cut creases more, especially for some more brushes that I'm going to show you guys. These definitely go well together. But here we have the E32 concealer brush. Okay, so here we have the E33 brush. Now this is going to be the precise blending brush. So I wanted to create something really, really small to really get in the nook and cranny of your eyes. So you guys can see right here, I do have a lot of like real estate on my eyes, but you guys see how like it folds. I wanted to create a small brush that was able to blend but fit right into that line right there because I know so many people who have hooded eyes that I wanted to create a beautiful brush that was actually gonna be able to fit into the hooded eyes and not just a big fluffy blender. I wanted to do something a lot smaller, so we just definitely went right up in here to create that where you can sit here and blend. I could look at you and blend, and I know that's going to go right in my crease, and that's exactly what I wanted when I created a smaller blending brush. So here we have the E33. This is definitely one of my most used brushes in my collection, so that's what we created with the E33. All right, so here we have the E34. So this is going to be your angle brush as well as a brow brush. You could take this and you could literally take this and draw out your brows with this brush, but you could also take it and draw out your eyeshadow. So last year I took a makeup class with Michaela from TikTok, and she used this shape brush precisely to draw out her eyeshadow on top of her lid and then to take other brushes to blend it out. And I thought that was such a genius idea to take this and like physically draw out your shadow, to draw it out. And I was like, oh my God, why didn't I think of that? Like, that is amazing. Now I know that they actually do have this brush in the other BlingedBrushes collection, so I knew I wanted to have one for mine too, because I literally get a use out of this all the time. It's a great way if I'm just trying to shape out how I'm gonna do my look, or I just wanna lay down a darker shade and then blend it out with a different brush. This is the brush that I use to lay down the deeper shade to draw out the shape. So I knew I had to have that in my collection. So this is the E34 angled brush. Here we have the E35. Now this is going to be your packer brush. I love the one from Starry Night so much that I knew I had to create my own for my brushes. You literally take this, and if you guys watch my Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer ColourPop review, you guys will see me using that exact same brush. You take this and you literally just lay on the shadow with this. It is so soft that you can literally lay on the shadow, and then you can start to just kind of buff it out. Because of how soft this bristle is right here, you pack it on with the flat side, and then you can actually kind of blend it out with the top. And it's so soft. It definitely has more use than just packing. You can also use this for blending. So I literally just take it and pack on all that color, and then I could softly start to blend that out if I didn't want to switch over to a different brush. This definitely has multi-uses, so I knew I had to have it because I love the one so much from the Starry Night collection. I had to have my own. All right, so here is the E36 brush right here. It's gonna be your precision pencil crease brush right here. So again, I wanted to have a really small brush that kind of really just got right up in here. Now this is gonna have that little sharp point that you can really start to blend that out, do small little details with it, small little circles, little buffers. You could also do perfect under eye looks with this brush right here. You could even do inner corner. You could stipple in your inner corner highlight. You could do under your brow bone with this. I wanted to have so many different uses for this product, but I wanted to have something really small and really detailed to really kind of blend out those shadows, especially if you're mixing color. I like to get right up in there and really focus, and sometimes my brush is too big, it makes it harder, and I feel like it gets everywhere. So I want to have more of a smaller pencil brush right here. So that is what we created. That is what we created with the E36 brush. Here is the E37, which is going to be your smudger brush. Again, I wanted to have a brush that had a lot of different purposes. So this is the perfect under eye smudger. You can literally take that shadow and really get that in there, smudge it out. You could also push it in, but I loved having a little smudger brush right here. You can really work that under eye, as well as doing right under here. I packed on a lot of my under eye brow bone highlight with this brush. I also did a lot of inner corner highlights with this brush, but just by stippling it in right here, I thought it was a great, beautiful brush. Definitely more for smudging, especially if you're trying to, you know, get like a smoky eye. Perfect brush for that, but I still wanted to have multi-uses, so that's exactly why I created this brush right here, the E37 smudger brush. So not least, we have E38 right here. This will be your flat line definer brush right here. Now, I think it's the most beautiful, easy brush to really get right up in there in the waterline, to pack on shadow, to use to pack on like liner. I do the same thing with my under eye. If I just want to sit here and stip along color and then blend it out with that smudger, I feel like this is a great brush. Now, I was definitely inspired by the Jaclyn Hill and X Morphe flat liner brush. It's my favorite brush I use from her collection. I actually have it right here, and this is what you guys have seen me use so often when I put on black shadow. I knew I needed to have one in my own collection because how much I love this brush and how much use I can actually get out of it. So just literally putting on that black shadow to line my upper lid has been such a godsend to connect my real lashes to my false lashes, so you guys don't see that weird line or like, oh, that you could just tell that it's fake. I thought this was the perfect brush, especially when you're just trying to do a liner brush with this. So this is like that perfect waterline brush. I freaking love it, and I knew I had to have it in my collection. That's my entire 13-piece brush collection with Bling brushes. I can't believe this is real. I have been so nervous to film this video. I have been so nervous this entire time, and it is just like, it's such a moment. Like, it's just such a moment to know that, like, I have a brush set with Bling brushes. One of my favorite brands out there took a chance on me to make my dream come true of creating my perfect brush set. These are absolutely amazing. They're gorgeous. They're just that perfect red that I have been in love with for so long. I feel like when I have these in my hands, I feel like a boss ass bitch that can just take on the world and nobody can tell me otherwise. And you know, these were definitely inspired by the Lunar Beauty Aphrodite Liquid Lip, my favorite red lip in the world. These were the biggest inspiration for it, and I knew I had to have this color. Like, it was me. Like, this is me, and I love it so much. And then to make a cosmetics bag on top of it is just truly amazing, because these literally just go together, and I can't say thank you enough to the team at Bling Brushes for just taking a chance on me and creating this with me and really making my dreams come true. And to you guys, like, none of this would be possible if it wasn't for you guys. Like, you guys are the reason why my face is sitting on a brush set. My signature is carved into this brush, like, because of you. It's because of you guys. So I am freaking out. I am so nervous. I'm so anxious, and I'm also just really, like, proud of myself. And if I can just go back and just hug her and tell Allie, like, you got this, you will be okay. I'd love to do that. So yeah, guys, that is my entire brush collection. This has been so exciting to film and so full of emotions. I've had to stop several times so I don't cry because this is just so real. Like, I have told Courtney up until today, like, this just doesn't feel real. Like, this isn't real, and it's here. It's happening. So the entire brush set does go on sale this Friday, December 3rd at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you guys can use code Allie to save 10% off these sets, the individuals, the bundles, however you guys want, whatever you guys want to get. You guys can use my code to save 10% off your purchase. And I just want to thank you guys for making this come true, because this is a moment. So before I wrap up today's video, as a big way of just saying thank you guys for everything, for making this a reality, for making my dream come true, BlingedBrushes and I teamed up together to give away one PR box for one lucky viewer. So one viewer is going to win this entire PR box, where you're going to get this beautiful red box right here. You're going to get the entire 13-piece brush set, like the entire brush set right here, along with my cosmetics bag, little peppermints, my face, and a little card from me. You guys are going to get your own PR box sent your way as just a way of saying thank you. Now, this giveaway is going to be held over on Instagram, so make sure you guys go ahead and head over to our Instagram right now. It's going to be on both of ours because we are tagged as collaborators. We're going to give away one lucky viewer a PR box as a way of saying thank you guys so much for being here. I will have all the giveaway rules listed down in the description, as well as a link to our post. So make sure you guys go check us out over there. Make sure you guys go follow us on Instagram, go like that photo, and make sure you guys tag some friends and leave a comment down below in that post. And that's all you guys have to do to enter. The giveaway is going to close on Thursday, December 2nd, before we go live on Friday. And yeah, I'm so excited to give away a PR box to one lucky viewer as a way of saying thank you guys so much. So make sure you guys go head over to our Instagram so you guys can go see how you guys can enter to win your own PR box. But I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for making this a reality. I'm going to keep saying thank you because this is just so surreal. It's such a moment. I will make sure that I have all the details about this entire launch listed down below, all the price points for each of the bundles that we are offering, as well as individual brushes, where you guys can buy them at. And yeah, I can't believe we're doing this. I can't believe this is happening. So, I really just wanted to stop and take a moment to thank each and every single one of you for making my dream a reality. When I first started on YouTube, I never thought that I'd be where I'm sitting at right now, where I'd have like almost 38,000 subscribers, where I have my own brush collaboration with one of my favorite brands out in the world. I mean, just a couple years ago, I was a girl on the brink of ending her own life because I was just so miserable where I was. I was so unhappy with myself. I didn't love myself. I hated myself. And when I started YouTube, I turned it around. You guys literally saved my life. You guys gave me the reason to get up and smile every single day. And to sit here and see my name carved on these brushes is just something I have always dreamed and fantasized about. And it's because of you. It's because you guys gave me the courage to get up and fight for myself and to fight for my dreams every single day. And if I can just say one thing, it is just thank you. And it's just to say that if you guys are going through a hard time, you guys don't think you're ever gonna get through it, just look at me. Look where I'm at. I never thought I'd be here, so I just wanted to really take this moment to just say thank you, because you are allowing this girl who has been a server at Disney to follow her dreams. So I really hope you guys like what we created. I hope you guys liked my brush collaborations with BlingedBrushes. And I hope if anything that you guys take away from anything from this video is that follow your dreams, follow your heart. Because if you never give up on your dreams, then your dreams will never give up on you. So I love you and thank you guys for everything.